Hello there and welcome to another great video game ideas not used video, GVGINU for short. As always, I am Andre, and I'm pretty sure everybody who sees this has heard the news yesterday that Xbox One is changing its DRM policies. There won't be any more restrictions on used games. Um, you won't need to check in every 24 hours from your console in order to be able to play your games. And what else was it that I was thinking about? I'm sorry, it's still early in the day for me, so my mind isn't quite all here right now. But oh, and game disc will still be required to play on the console if even if you install it. I don't know if installs are still mandatory or not, but I mean, it's all up to Microsoft at this point. Um, I mean, yeah, it's a small victory for gamers. Like, and I'm saying small victory because of the fact that we lose quite a few of the interesting features about the console. The fact that you would be able to play your games from someone else's console, as long as you like have your stuff online, and also the ability to share games with like your 10 family members. I mean, that kind of it does suck that those things are taken out, but at the same time, I can live without them. To be able to borrow and trade off games with other people, that for me is still more or less what was more important. I mean, and the thing is though, for them to do this, to make this possible, they're they're going to be giving a downloadable patch for people who pick up the console. Now, that does mean you still need the internet at least to even get the patch. My thinking, why would they do that instead of just implementing it now? I mean, yeah, I know they had to send some out for retail. They probably have. They might have. I can't say for certain. But it would have been simpler for them to just go ahead and send it out as it was, like send it out with the patch already on the console. If you think about it, people that are in areas without internet or have really shitty internet access still aren't going to be able to play it unless they go somewhere else and use that to get their patch installed in their console, which is kind of like a really bad runaround thing. So I have a feeling some retail stores are probably going to be doing the patches themselves for people to get them, because I mean it makes no sense that they would make sure that you have to be online to get that patch. I mean, it works against them. You have like yes, it makes everything possible that people want it. Well, it makes things that people want it possible, but at the same time, you still have to have broadband internet access to do it. I mean, yeah, I'm happy that they've made the changes. Really am. Now I'm actually considering buying an Xbox One. But when you think about it, it's like you still have to be online to do this. I mean, yeah, you need it for the initial setup, which is fine. I mean, I guess that's not so bad when you think about it, but there's a lot of people that won't be able to do that initial setup. Is all I'm thinking about. That's where Sony still has them beat. Um, it's it's like you think about it, and it's like if it was that simple for them to patch it to fix the problem, how simple would it be for them to patch it to reinstate it? It would be the exact same thing. All you they would just download it to your console. Now anybody who doesn't have online at that point would be pretty much okay because they wouldn't need to worry about that. But then what would that mean for like the game disc and everything? Because wouldn't know if they would work right like that. Like, because then they might actually be required to have that update in order to play. It's just me overthinking, I guess. But yeah, Microsoft did a good job. Now, it would have been nice if they would have patched it so that you don't have to have Connect and actually made a separate console bundle, just like just the console and the controller for like $3.99 to match Sony's price for the PS4. That would have been smart to do, but they're leaving it at the $4.99 price point with the Connect. They are making sure that you have to have that Connect, and I don't see the point in having it if you don't use it. But I mean, depending upon the game, that could be a good. It would might be a good device to have. It's just it depends on the game itself and how the developers implement it. I guess having it native to the console more or less it means it's better integrated, or at least it should be. But we'll see. But I think I'm pretty much done. I'm not going to sit here and spend my time talking too much about Microsoft. I still have to actually talk about Nintendo at E3, and it's not that I haven't wanted to. I just haven't had the time to actually record anything until today. So I'll probably do that video later too. But yeah, I think I'm pretty much done. My petition is still going to be up. I've updated it to suit the changes that they have made. My petition is going to stay up as more or less a precautionary measure, so if anybody still wants to sign it, you can go ahead. I'm not going to put it in the link though, because I've put it on I've put it on a few other videos. So, and I think it would be at this point a bit redundant to do it. Like, but if you can look it up on iPetitions.com, Xbox One needs changes. Like I said, I'm just leaving it up as a precautionary thing because who knows? Like maybe they might change their mind, and I'd rather have that base of like 300 some odd signatures still there. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. So keep an eye out for more of my stuff, and until then, enjoy your games.